Recently, Rummy and I went on a massive adventure, another riding through history, and we completed the North Coast 500. So what you're going to see over this few videos is my journey. So stick with me and enjoy the ride. So I've arrived at Dunrobin Castle. I'll give you a look at the outside in a bit, but it's another one of these attractions that's really busy. I think it's just cost me 15 quid to get in. So and I've also got a falconry display this afternoon, so let's have a butcher's about and see what we can see. So this is our main entrance hall, and there's a bit of a stag. Obviously got that wrong. So this way, sorry, no backpacks. That's just as well, because I haven't bought a backpack. So this is having a look at the main staircase. It's all stone, isn't it? So I don't know a lot about this particular. Looks like somebody's nicked a couple of pictures off the wall. 1822. So just to have a wander around. Hello! What, you want me ticket? Just as well I put it in my pocket then, isn't it?
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. So one-way system, you just follow around there.
You didn't do anything?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did.
It'll do me.
It'll do for now. Just one way and then you come out the end, do you? Well, there you go. That's it. So we'll have a wander around. This is the main entrance hall. And let's press on. Oh look, there's an organ type Joanna. It's a big old table, isn't it? So I'll wander around. So I don't know who he is. George Granville, 5th Duke of Sutherland. There you go. All right, George. Aha. So, as you can see, there's just dozens and dozens of people about. Gonna have to put up with it, I think. Fancy a game of snooker? Get in there. Here's a snooker table we saw before. It's one of those you press the button and it plays itself. So this is the dining room. Oh, just like everyday dining, isn't it? Just like how one eats at the old Heale Manor on an evening. Of course, one has to dress for dinner. You can't sort of have a dinner laid out like this without looks like the Vikings got here as well. What's with the Viking on the table then?
It's our game for children.
Ah, so they've got to find it, have they?
Find them and they get along.
Not a clip round here. Clip round here would be better, wouldn't it?
No, well, maybe if they're bad. Most of them are good.
But I dine like this every evening in the old Heale Manor.
Sorry?
I dine like this every evening in the Heale Manor. Yes, one has to dress for dinner.
Right.
Ugh.
Well, this will be just something just every day.
Well, yes, I mean, not quite up to the Heale Manor standards, obviously. Nice bit of silver, though. You're going the wrong way. Oh, look. Decorative ceiling. This will be the drawing room, no doubt. Check him out in his tights. Of course, this could be the back end of the music room. Somebody's been on the fiddle. Cool, check out that little grand. I think that's a baby grand piano, not a grand piano. So just having a look through cases of artefacts and hoards of punters. So an educated guess, this is breakfast room. So they come in here rather than going and have the full-on Monty. They'll come in and have breakfast in here in the morning, or if they're not entertaining. So I've just come into the drawing room. So that looks familiar. The old picture on the wall. Massive great tapestries. Again, hordes of people struggling at moving along. But yeah, they would have some fun in here during the day. Even a big door there. Kick the bucket. What am I like? Let's have a squint out the window. Cool, look at that. That takes a bit of upkeep. I wonder how many gardeners they've got to look after that place. Not quite a swimming pool, but yeah. We'll go and have a wander around there in a bit. Lovely view from here, across the Murray Firth. So that looks to me like the Duke's Palace in Venice. And I don't think I'm wrong. So the 14th Earl of Sutherland, painted at the age of 60 in 1660. Blimey. There you go. Yeah, so that's the Duke's Palace in Venice. It's a little bit like the old the library at the old Heale Manor, only we got more modern books.
He's probably back there. Various things in the cabinet.
So, again, another view out the window at the gardens. Not many people out there, so maybe we should have started there instead of here. So this is what you get in the library. Obviously his work desk. Interesting enough, you've got, looks like Japanese or Chinese, Spanish, Estonian, Dutch, French, German, Italian. There's a couple of lions down there that didn't quite get away. But there you go, that's the library. Ooh, you want to be in that weather in a skirt, would you? So arrows pointing both ways. So this is a connecting corridor. So we move along. It's all one way round here, by the way. And there's hold ups all over the place. So this must be. Oh, this is the ladies' sitting room. So ladies would sit around drinking tea and crocheting and all that sort of malarkey in here. So there you go. That's the ladies' sitting room. So what we've got here is the green and gold room. Looks like somebody's bedroom. It's a bit flash, isn't it? 4-poster without the top bit. Got birds on the top. That looks like a comfy old feather bed, doesn't it? Green and gold room. An adjoining dressing room. A bit of a bathroom. Hey, look at the size of that tub. Blimey. And even their plumbing. Now we're having a wander around here. That looks down into a courtyard. So this is just a connecting room. And yeah, it keeps pushing you around. Here comes the nursery. This will be the nursery for the kids then. Wow. Check out the boat. There's something else in it. So there are a dozen kids playing in here at a time. Or maybe just the one. That's a big old gramophone, isn't it? Give kids tinnitus listening to that. Coming through. Look at these old prams. That's got to be from the 50s, 60s, that one. And that one there is probably from the late 1800s, I guess. They don't make them like that anymore, do they? And I suppose this is the kids' bedroom. And obviously you'd have a bathroom through there. Look at the size of the taps. Don't know whether you can see the size of the taps. But this is definitely a kids' bedroom. The night nursery, they call this, the night nursery. And you notice all the different languages? Of course, this is where you put the nannies. This is Nanny's room, so she's obviously got looking after one of the babies. So Nannies get their own room. Look at that, it's all posh, isn't it? Done out in pink. So this is a seamstress room, and what they're doing now, I suppose, is keeping all their finery up to just fine repair and all the rest of it. So his lordship would have his own valet that would look after his gear, and they've got a seamstress coming in. Yeah, happy days. So this will be the back staircase, I guess. Some quite nice paintings here. You can see that the old carpet's getting a bit threadbare, but this looks a bit like government number 2 tartan, black watch. So they've done a lot of deer stalking in the day. A lot of deer stalking, poor buggers. Still, good way to have venison. So we're now working our way back down. There's that courtyard again. He sat for ages for that one. They did like their paintings, didn't they? George Grenfell. He must have painted that. So, the Duke's Study. Let's have a look at the Duke's Study. So the Duke's Study, obviously after many campaigns. few guns up on the wall. That's a big old fighting sword, isn't it? So this is the military room. So one of the Scottish regiments, don't know which one. And there's a Blues and Royals uniform by the looks of it. The 93rd Highlands. The Sutherland and Highlanders. So there you go. Collection of medals. There's a military cross. And another look out the window. We'll have a walk through to the Duke's study. So that's a nice room, isn't it? Nice to work. Writing letters. Be like the study at the old Heale Manor, with a bookcase behind it. So I've come outside and just going to have a look at the gardens. Now that is a well kept garden. I don't mind saying. Something the gardeners would be proud of. And then this is to have a look back up at the castle itself. Look at that. So just looking over the wall, this bit of the garden's not so well kept, but there's some big old plants down here. And then you go out into the rest of the garden, look at that. We've got a great view from here. Really have got a terrific view from this old castle. And just look up at that. I nearly fell over. Nearly fell over the wall. What am I like? So he just buzzed the castle. So this is a view of the castle as you're coming down towards it. So this is like the front entrance. And it's quite an impressive little pile of bricks, if I'm honest. But it's worth the 15 quid. So that's a look at the castle. It's quite an interesting wander around. It's the Duke of Sutherland's pile of bricks. So I don't think they live there anymore. But you can have a look. There's the long drive down to it. There's a car park on the right as you look at it. You've got this car park here. So somewhere along here I've got Rummy's all parked up. There she is. All done and dusted. So there's another hour or so to go before the Falkirk exhibition, so I don't think I'm going to hang about for that. I'm going to get on the way round the North Coast 500. So if you do want to come to, if you're going to go do the North Coast 500, now this pile of bricks is worth a look. It's quite impressive for a castle, and the grounds, well, really well kept grounds. If you're into your gardening, go and have a butcher's. They've done quite a good job, and there's some massive plants in there. So that's me, I'm off now to carry on the North Coast 500. Now one thing I will add is try and pick your timing. I got here and it's really, really busy. There's coach loads come here, so you have to take your chances. And as you see, as I walked round, there's people everywhere, so I didn't have an awful lot of opportunity to get some video out shots, but it's what it is. And look, so I turn that round and there's another coach load coming. This is a popular route. This is the North Coast 500. Millions of people come around it every year. So there you go. There's Cooper's Tourmaster. So another ton of people all gonna cram round. So I guess that lot will be here in time to do the old, the falconry thing. Now it is £15 to have a wander around, and it'll take you about an hour or so just to wander around. So there you go, there you have it.